you're watching Day or Night X. X is for exotics, and this is one of my favorite little males, and this is Tony Montana. I call him Montana for short. He's a spark male. Now, if you're a beginner, I'm gonna say first off, you're probably thinking he's gotten it completely wrong. This is a normal. This animal, this gene, is so subtle, and a lot of animals you'll see in my collection. One of the things I love about ball pythons, you don't have to stack 5 or 6 genes every time to get something beautiful. If you're sitting at a reptile expo, if I was to bring my blue-eyed Lucy and my piebald along with all my other stinks that had like 5 or 6 genes in them, if I had those, believe me, a lot of people would be paying more attention to the piebald and the blue-eyed Lucy. It's just that simple. Universally, I go for animals that are beautiful universally, meaning no matter who sees it, it's beautiful. It's gonna draw their eye, and that's kind of what I go for. The spark gene, what I like about it is that this animal is a lot lighter now than he was when I first got him, and I got him basically, maybe probably a couple months out of the egg. He has lightened up with every single shed, and he hasn't slowed down. This gene is remarkable, and I just like it. I can't wait to add him in with some of my other animals in the future as far as breeding goes. But one of the things I like about this guy is all this little black speckling that he has throughout his body. And the more he lightens up, the more that's coming through. And under natural sunlight, you can really see it. You'll see it coming up here when I get him in my hand. You'll see all this little black speckling. It's not quite like freckling, as you'll see on some animals. It's actual like speckling. And that's something that a normal wouldn't have. The almost like pastel-like trademark faded blushing on the head and a circle pattern on top of his head. It's another beautiful mark on him, and his patterns are very wicked looking. The alien heads are there, but they're just much more random and blown out and just freaked out, wicked looking patterns on these guys. They just look amazing. And like I said, what he's going to look like in the future when he's an adult is nothing what he's going to look like now. Hopefully, we'll see. Now, if you go to World of Ball Pythons, if you're a beginner, and look up the spark gene, you'll see there's some photos on there of some sparks that really blow this guy out of the water. I would say he's an average looking spark as far as beauty goes. There are some out there that blows this guy completely out of the water. This guy is just perfect for my collection now because he's not too insane. It's gonna go well with some of my other females, and he's gonna get a lot of work just because I just like adding something that's subtle and like the spark gene into my collection. And like I say, if you look here, he just has just a remarkable looking color. And in the future, I'm gonna pair him up as far as on video with another one of my males, like my het pied. So you can, if you're a beginner, so you can see what a normal looks like, a het, something like a het pied, and this guy, he looks completely different from both of them. I mean, if you really look at him, he doesn't look like a normal at all. And he's just they're just pretty cool looking animals. I mean, they're closer to maybe a yellow belly, but they're just their own thing. And if you know what to look for, and you know to look at all the little subtle things that the spark has going on, they're very beautiful animals, and obviously they're going to get you much more out of that gene than it is as far as appearance goes. But like I said, if you go to World of Ball Pythons and take a look at other people's photos, you'll see what a really good example looks like. Not that this one's a bad one, it's just there are some really cool looking sparks out there. I just wanted the gene. I got this guy at a great time with a great price, so I didn't hesitate to get this guy. I just couldn't pass him up. He's just looking amazing. I mean, it really is astonishing. He just shed out. That's just why I'm sharing him. He just looks amazing. Every time he sheds, it's just incredible how much lighter he gets and how much more vividly black those blacks get. The speckling, like I said, is more pronounced because the lighter tones around his belly coming up onto his sides. They get so light that speckling is starting to shine through so much better. Spark gene is not something you see in everybody's collection, but he's definitely welcome in mine. I'm really starting to love this gene.